I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
With my boy Alfred on MrTaliaferro.com.
MrTaliaferro.com.
Right now, I'm about to go to Walmart.
Just to see you with your logo on your mics.
You're rocking with MrTaliaferro.com.
Y'all go to MrTaliaferro.com. It's going down.
My biggest gift is my voice. It allows me to speak to the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. What's going on, people? What's going on? You know, we're tuned in to Mr. Taliaferro TV right now. First and foremost, before I shoot this blog, I got to thank y'all. I'm just eclipsing 3,500 subscribers, about 1,300 subscribers in the last 2 weeks. So salute, thank y'all so much for the love and support. It's going a long way. But right now we are talking NBA news. We are talking Ben Simmons. We are talking Philadelphia 76ers. Now keep in mind, I just did a blog about 2 days ago when I said Ben Simmons on paper has LeBron James-like talent. Now I also went ahead in the blog and said, look, I don't want to compare anybody to LeBron James because when you talking Ben Simmons, his mentality is off. And one thing that LeBron James doesn't get enough credit for is his mentality. The guy literally dedicates his body to the game of basketball. That's why he's a 3-time champion, able to bring a championship to his hometown, has been able to sustain success, and has yet to have a major injury in his career. What other player and what other sport can you name at the age of 32 has not had a big injury in their career? So I don't like throwing out that LeBron James comparison often. So for me to say that about Ben Simmons on the court, I'm talking about from an impact standpoint, I got to really think highly of this kid. Now, what I'm not sold on with Ben Simmons is his motor. Example, Ben Simmons has set out 3 to 4 Summer League games. Now, his team just got eliminated tonight in the Summer League. They were playing against the Brooklyn Nets, and his Summer League team got eliminated. Ben Simmons was resting next to Jahlil Okafor. I'm going to tell you straight up, man, you're a 18 or 19-year-old kid. What are you sitting out games for? I don't get it. You should be in great health. You know, the thing with Ben Simmons, what I don't get, he wants to act like a LeBron James. He wants to act like a mega NBA star, but he ain't put the work in yet. He's not fair. I think he wants the fame, and he knows he's the center of attention. He understands that he's a talented player, very talented guy, but he wants to be put on that pedestal of a LeBron James without putting in a LeBron James work ethic or any of the other NBA stars. What are you sitting out games for in the summer? Keep in mind, as a guy that played for LSU last year, really didn't play a lot of games. His team, because of his play, he didn't lead his team to an NCAA tournament. Usually somebody of his talent gets his team to an NCAA tournament. I bring that up to say they usually play more games in a season. He cut himself short about 4 or 5 games because he couldn't get his team to a Final Four. He couldn't even get his team to the NCAA tournament. Also, a lot of people believe that Ben Simmons was the reason why LSU didn't accept an NIT bid because he was, with the grades and everything, he was just falling apart. Coaching, everything was falling apart, and a lot of that was to be because of Ben Simmons. So my thing is, Ben, this is a chance for you to get reps in with future teammates and for you just practice. Learn the flow of an offense as close as you can get to that NBA court as possible. You need to be playing more. You're not a solid bona fide star at the next level. You got flaws in your game, specifically your offensive game. Defensively, you got a long ways to go as well. Ben Simmons' game is suspect at best on the offensive side of the court, disregarding passing. He's a phenomenal passer, probably the best passer I've ever seen, And also, a lot of people don't remember that I actually covered for the University of Tennessee last year, and I actually was able to get an up-close and personal look and actually talk to Ben Simmons when he played at Tennessee. When his LSU Tigers came to Tennessee, I saw him up close and personal. As far as feel for the game, from a feel for the game standpoint, I've never seen anything like it. Ben Simmons is there. Passing the basketball, he has that. He has those gifts. So with that being said, when I'm looking at this man's game, I'm like, Ben, you the chosen one. Why not go ahead and put the work in if LeBron James could play in the Summer League? If some of these other guys, when they were around your age, and these top-tier talents could play in the Summer League games, if if the Dwayne Wades can go 3 years of college and dedicate himself to the game, and Steph Curry go all 4 years at Davidson, how do you think you're so special? So yes, I think Ben Simmons has talent, but no, I don't think he'll ever get it together the way he could, because I don't think the man's dedicated to the game. Keep in mind, this is a guy whose parents understands his worth, his value. I do not like that. His parents understand that this guy's been a bona fide star, going to be a huge moneymaker. Since he was like 14, 15, he's been a huge star. Number one prospect throughout. And I'm starting to believe Ben Simmons is going to let this fame get the best of him. That's where I'm at with it. Now, you talk to me. We can comment. Please comment below your responses. What do you think about Ben Simmons? The guy is going to have the talent to get it done. It's not going to be a talent problem with him. It's a mentality thing. How much of his talent he put into work? I mean, it's simple. You can either become LeBron James or somewhere in between, or you can become a Michael Beasley. Period. Trying to find a way to keep a job in the NBA. Period. You can go up or down for Ben Simmons. And I'm not sold on him so far from a mental standpoint. I don't think he's 100% focused in the game of basketball like he should be. He's acting arrogant, acting cocky, as if he already has done something in this league. He's done nothing yet. And I believe when he turns over and it hits the NBA court in October, it's going to be a wake-up call for him. It's going to be a wake-up call for him, because these boys ain't going to be playing around with him. And any given night, you could be going up against a Paul George and Andre Iguodala or some of the other names. It's going to be a wake-up call for Ben, and I'm scared right now. I don't know if this guy's going to get it together from a mental standpoint. So I want you to comment your responses below. Talk to me. Am I too hard on the kid? I would love to hear your responses below about Ben Simmons and just him and his mental state. I know people are seeing him take days off for rest. If there was really an injury here, any kind of injury, of course, sit the kid out. But just sitting out because you're saying you need rest? At the age of 18, 19, rest? Come on now. Come on now. In the summer league? In a game you probably only playing 20 minutes? Barely practicing? What? You need rest? Get out of here. Comment your responses below. Talk to me. My comment box below. My name's Alfred Telefero. What you're currently tuning into is Mr. Telefero TV, and it's a place where I don't take your time for granted. I'm humbled by the success that we've been able to have on this blog as of late. Thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. Just graduated college, and all this is helping me grow my brand, and in the near future, I'll give you more updated details on some of the things that I have going in the future. It's going to pick up, guys. I promise you that. Mr. Telefero TV, salute. Thank you for your time. I'm out. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my interview, my performance, or maybe it was a feature story. Now, right now, you can either subscribe to my channel or you can watch other performances. Thank you for taking the time out. It's MrTelefero.com. After seeing Drake's